Hi everybody, I'm Brooke Givens and you've tuned in to this week's Weekly Report. Today we're at KC Water's water treatment plant. This is where we pull water from the Missouri River, clean it, treat it, and send it to homes, businesses, schools, all over Kansas City. It's a responsibility we take very seriously, and it happens 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It's a big job too. Right now we're averaging about 95 million gallons of treated water every day. So put down that bottled water and feel confident that when you fill a glass of tap water, you're getting a safe, clean, delicious product. Now, even while we're standing out here surrounded by water, deserts are still a concern for parts of Kansas City, food deserts, and eliminating those deserts has become a priority for the city. The recent opening of the Linwood Sunfresh store is just one example of how the city is working to bring fresh, nutritious food to the urban core. Now, Swope Park will be home to one of the largest urban orchards in the country.
We're here right off of Gregory in the Swope Park corridor, and there are a lot of amenities here in Swope Park. We're right adjacent to the dog park, but when the folks, the Urban Farm Co-op, was looking for a location for an orchard, for a free orchard for the community to provide fresh fruit and vegetables for the community, we looked throughout the community to identify a site that was suitable. And we really like this location. The green space, to have a nice, vibrant green space in the urban core in a very relaxed setting offering these amenities is a huge asset.
We are pleased to be able to provide another public-private partnership in which the community can come together and see the fruits of the labor of the community and those of us who are working as public servants who can provide things that may not be able to be provided otherwise, unless we have the partnerships that we do.
1, 2, 3. More than 200 fruit trees have been planted, which will eventually provide more than 1 million pounds of produce over the next 20 years. So expect to see peaches, pears, even raspberries from this event. For more information, go to kcparks.org. It's starting to feel like fall, and that means it's time to start raking leaves. Curbside leaf and brush collection starts in the Central Zone the week of October 22nd, followed by the North Zone the week of October 29th, and South Zone pickup takes place the week of November 5th. Remember, you may leave up to 20 bags or bundles of leaves and brush on your curb on your regular trash pickup day. The city's leaf and brush drop-off sites are now open. The sites are located at 11660 North Main, 1815 North Choteau Trafficway, and 10301 Raytown Road. Drop-off is free to residents with identification on Saturdays. For more information about leaf and brush, visit kcmo.gov and search leaf and brush. And please don't push your leaves into the storm sewers. They can clog or damage pipes, cause backups in basements on your block, and lead to street flooding. Due to redevelopment of the Metro North Mall, the recycling center there will close October 13th. The city is currently investigating other options for the Northland. But until then, residents can use the recycling center located at the city's environmental campus at 4707 Doremus Avenue. The mayor's office continues the public discussion on race and equity in Kansas City. Join us at the next forum, which will be held at the Mohart Center at 3200 Wayne on Tuesday, October 16th. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. and the program will begin at 6:30. Go to kcmayor.org/race and equity for more information, and be sure to RSVP. It's not too late to check out Open Spaces. The city's immersive art festival continues. Tickets for the Roots and for Janelle Monáe are still available at openspaceskc.com. Don't miss out on your chance to see these national headliners. Now watch these videos from other city departments, including one that's near and dear to my heart, Imagine a Day Without Water. Imagine a Day Without Water is a national day of awareness on Wednesday, October 10th. Can you imagine what it would be like if these basins ran dry? Watch this video and find out. I'm Brooke Givens for the Weekly Report.
my vision for the Youth Academy was to have a fun-filled week that exposed those kids 12 to 15 to all the different units on the police department, the different duties, the job descriptions, and do it in a way where it was fun and exciting, and they were able to engage with those officers that were involved in those units, just overall having a good time. And not only that, they could also see the police officers from a different light, not just responding to a traffic accident or a 911 call involving a disturbance, but to see that they're real people. They laugh, they like to tell jokes, they like to have fun, and it was just a great experience. So I think that at the end of the day, we made several friends that I think the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department will have for life. And I really would like to thank my staff in HR, specifically Captain Berquist, Sergeant Bediaco, Sergeant Jennings, Officer Harold, Officer Kim Shaw Ellis, and many other KCPD volunteers that made this program a success. And I tell you, it was one of the greatest weeks I've had on the police department, just looking at the excitement that those youth in our community that they saw from interacting with the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department. Pizza Hut restaurant, Lamar's Donuts, several family members of department members who also donated snacks. FOP, Fraternal Order of Police, Lodge 102, Commander's Lodge, as well as the Area Transportation Authority, and the City of Kansas City, Missouri, which has really stepped up and offered the kids lunch every day. We just would like to thank those sponsors, and as always, the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department is always engaged in the community, and this is just another one of our many community efforts. And I really would like to thank Chief Richard C. Smith for supporting the vision of the employment section.
What started out as a room full of shy middle schoolers quickly developed into a group of friends that will share lasting memories of learning and fun with the KCPD.
This has been a wonderful group of kids, and to put 20-something kids in a room together, and most of which some are friends, some aren't, and to behave as well as they did has been amazing. And the most gratifying thing, I think, for me, aside from fostering the relationships and letting them see what we're truly about, is the first day I think we asked who wants to be a police officer, and I think 1 or 2 hands went up. And each day as they got to experience more and see what the police are about and to form relationships and bonds, more and more hands went up. So now everybody wants to work with the police department, and that's great for us. It just puts a smile on our faces.
The 5-day Youth Academy was designed to expose kids to careers available in the law enforcement field that included visiting the crime lab, mounted patrol, and traffic enforcement unit, all of which gave the kids a real-life lesson in policing. Captain Daryl Berquist.
We took them to the academy to see what they did at the academy. It included the range, defensive tactics. We got to do scenarios based, and they actually got to practice some scenarios themselves on how to make decisions and diffuse situations, because ultimately the goal is not to take somebody to jail if at all possible. We went up to communications and talked about the jobs that the police department has where they can be 18 or 19. They don't have to be 21 to be a police officer. Well, they do to be a police officer, but we have other options as well. So we got to see the communications unit, which is our call takers, and our 911 unit.
Several of the kids even came away with their favorite police officer.
To Miss Wright.
Sergeant Bediaco. Him and Cap. Captain is pretty good. I like Cap. I like to pick on Cap. He like to pick on me.
I think my favorite is the captain and Officer Wright. Those two, I've been with their groups all week, and they were really fun.
I don't know his name.
It's his name. Short. And
yeah.
He has like a long. Yeah. He's kind of stocky. He has a
yeah. He has a little chubby. Yeah.
Carter.
Carter. He's a sergeant. I didn't know that.
Yes, he just got promoted.
Yeah.
So I like.
And he wears the gold badge.
And he gave me some
Sour Patch
candies. He's pretty cool.
The reviews are in for the first session of Youth Academy, and so far, so good.
I've been second guessing it a couple of times, but now I'm like really sure I want to be a police officer.
My mom first told me about this. I was like, okay, this might be a little fun. I'll go and see. And I was right, and it was really, really fun. I advise anyone who wants to do it, come and do it.
It's been a great time. I wish you just saw us playing football. I wish I had half the energy they had. But we got to work with kids. Officers love kids. Who doesn't love kids? It's a great opportunity to form relationships and to bond. It's been exciting, a good learning experience. So it's been wonderful for us, and we want kids to see us in a different light, that we're just real people that love to have fun and that are truly here to help people, especially kids. And unfortunately, some kids see situations where something on TV is bad about police, or a personal experience where they see somebody go to jail and they don't really understand what we're about. So it's been very rewarding for all of us, and we look forward for this to be in a program for years to come.
The KCPD Youth Academy at East Patrol ended with a pizza party and graduation ceremony with parents in attendance. But many of the youngsters wanted to get in more pictures with their favorite officers. The next 2 sessions are taking place at the Regional Police Training Academy and at South Patrol Division.
Join KC Parks and local food trucks for a food truck festival to benefit the city's beautiful fountains. Guests can feast on delicious food offerings from KC's favorite food trucks, enjoy live music, and other activities for the whole family. A portion of the proceeds go toward the City of Fountains Foundation to support our city's flowing treasures.
My name is Rob, and I've been a keeper here at the Kansas City Zoo for almost a year now, about to hit my 1-year anniversary next week. I am on the shows team in the animal department, and so we take care of the sea lions and do the sea lion shows, as well as take care of all of the birds and do the bird shows. I wanted to be a zookeeper my entire life. I've actually never wanted to do anything else. When I was a kid, I watched Fantasia with the dancing hippos, and I was like, this is the greatest. Didn't know that hippos didn't wear tutus when I was 2 years old, but that had to be brought up to me lightly. I grew up on Jeff Corwin and Steve Irwin, and their passion for educating as well as taking care of animals as well as showing everyone how amazing the natural world is just really inspired me and brought me directly to what I'm doing today. My favorite part about being a keeper, I could say 100 things here, but I think the one that I'm going to go with is there's a certain moment when we do these shows where you see somebody's eyes just light up, like they've seen something amazing for the first time, or they've learned something that's just incredibly cool. And that moment where we're inspiring people to learn more about the natural world is the best thing in the world for me.